Okay, welcome once again to Teams Top Notch Academy. We're looking at this today, which is 2 raised power s plus 2 raised power minus s equals to 2. So we're asked to find x from this. No, here s is an unknown, which we don't know the value of s here. So we can say solution. So we're given 2 raised power s plus 2 raised power minus s equals to 2. This is the primary equation. We can call it equation 1. What do we do here? So you know that we have number of this type, 2 raised power minus s. This minus here is always 1 all over, then the base, which is 2, then raised power, the power, which is s. This can be transformed to be this and this, they're all same. So that's how we're going to transform it and make use of this here. So if we do that now, we're going to have 2 raised power s plus 1 all over 2 raised power s equals to 2. This is equation 2. If you look at that now, you know that when you have two fractions, you always find the LCM for either positive or negative. So because of this, now we're going to find LCM. Find LCM of the left-hand side of the equation. So the left-hand side now, we're going to find the LCM. That is going to give us 2 raised power s plus 1 all over 2, or raised power s equals to 2. This is the equation. So we can say over 1. So what's the LCM of 1 and 2 raised power s? The LCM is 2 raised power s. That's the LCM. So if this divided by this, we are going to have the same 2 raised power s. Then multiply by what is there. We're already having 2 raised power s. Then multiplying 2 raised power s. Then we have a sign there, which is positive sign. Then 2 raised power s divided by 2 raised power s. We are going to have 1. 1 times 1 is 1, which is equals to what? 2. This is equation 3. Next thing is to do cross multiplication. Cross multiply. So if we cross multiply now, we are going to have, this is over 1. We are going to have 2 raised power s dot 2 raised power s plus 1 equals to 2 bracket 2 raised power x. That's when we cross multiply. So we are going to have this, and this is equation 4. So if you look at this side, you know that we're having 2 raised power this. They are of the same base. So we collect one of the base and add the powers. That's the multiplication law of indices. So I'm going to have 2 s plus x. S plus s is the same as what? 2x plus 1 equals to 2 bracket 2 raised by x. This is equation 5. So if you reach this point, what you do now is take everything to be on the same side, which means we're going to have 2 raised power 2x minus 2 raised power 2 bracket 2 raised power x plus 1 is equals to 0. So by taking everything from here to this side, and it becomes equal to 0. That's why we're having this. So if we look at this now, we can call this equation 6. And looking at this, we want to transform this to look like this one here. So it's 2 raised power what? X all squared minus 2 bracket 2 raised power x plus 1 is equal to 0. This is equation 7. This and that, they are all same. So from here now, we can now say let 2 raised power x equals what? M. You can use any number to represent it. So for me, I am using M to represent that. So what do you do if you reach this point here now? Now you do substitution. Whatever you see 2 raised power else, you substitute it with M, and that will give us M squared minus 2 raised power 2 brackets 2 raised power s, which is 2m, plus 1 is equal to 0. That's equation, let's call this equation 7. Okay, equation 8, let it stand on its own, and this is equation 9. So from here now, we apply substitution method. But remember, not all quadratic equations can go with factorization method. So, but this particular one can go with factorization method. What do we do now? We'll find, this is AC. Find two numbers that when you multiply them, is going to give you the product, which is the coefficient here is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. That is m squared. Okay, so find two numbers that if you multiply them, is going to give you m squared. But when you add them, it's going to give you what? 2m, which is what is here. So what are those two numbers? The two numbers should be minus m minus m. Because if you say minus multiplied by minus is plus, m times m is m squared. Then minus m is minus 2m. So those are the two numbers that we're going to use to solve this particular question. So what do you do now? You can now say m squared minus, then those two numbers is what we're going to present here, minus m minus what? M plus 1, which is what is there, then equals to what? 0. This is our equation 10. For us to find our m, we need to group the equation, and the grouping will go like this. So what do they have in common here? They have m in common, which is m. If you remove m from here, it remains 1m minus what? 1. Then what do they have in common here? They have only 1 in common. So if we remove this here, we are going to have m. Then this going here is minus what? 1 equals what? 0. This is equation 11. So do not be confused about this minus 1. So if you say minus 1 multiplied by minus 1, is give you plus, and this one remains where it is. So that's why it is that way. So now you can now take m minus 1 and one of these that are in the bracket. So it will now be, it's either m minus 1 is equal to 0, or m minus 1 is equal to what? 0. In this case here, they are all the same. They are all same. So let's just solve with 1, which is m minus 1. So if you solve with m minus 1, so it will not be that. Okay, let's call this equation 11b. That's equation 11b. From equation 11b, we have m minus 1 is equal to 0, which now implies that m is equal to what? 1. M is equal to 1, but m is not what we are asked to find. We are asked to find s and not m. So we can recall now that m equals to 2 raised by f. Believe that's what we wrote that time. M equals to 2 raised by s. So in this case now, m here is giving us 1. So it now implies now that we're having 1 equals what? 2 raised by what? S. So someone reaching this point may be confused to say that means the equation is not does not have solution. It has solution. Go back to your indices. You recall that they say any number raised to power 0 is 1. So it means now that this one can be 2 raised power 0 equals to what? 2 raised by x. So if it's that way now, that means this can go against this, remaining that this now implies that x is equal to what? 0. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 0. So that's how to solve it. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.